I'm gonna go buy some stuff. I don't know how many coins I have though. I have that one already. What's up, CJ? Let's see. I think it's X, right? Can I see where people are? Don't remember if I already. Wait. Don't remember if I already hung out with her, because I don't remember how far in I was with this. So I do remember talking to her in the physics lab.
It's true.
I don't think I have anything good. Let's see, who else do I want to... we can try Byakuya, because I do have a present he likes.
What do you want? That's fine.
I think it was the old-timey, like, record player or something. Yeah. Yeah, the radio.
This is... Naturally. That's right. So, in other words...
Jesus. I mean, he's not wrong though.
In other words...
What's up, Lyco? Yeah, I did my first playthrough. Just got roasted like crazy. Oh, new skill, poggers. Is it still daytime? Okay, yeah. Yeah, holy shit. I mean, honestly, Byakuya was not wrong. Makoto is like ridiculously like basic, which I guess is the point, because I feel like he's literally just supposed to be a self-insert character for the player. Because he literally does not special at anything, I guess, except for the fact that, like, by playing you can figure out, like, you know, the trials and stuff successfully, but that's only because we're controlling him.
Once again, Happy New Day!
Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning. Get ready to...
Yeah, I plan on going down all three. I own all of them already, because I got them in a bundle a long time ago.
You know?
Damnation! So,
You know? But...
Damn. Ugh.
So in the end...
Yeah, I hate both of her personalities so much.
That's enough.
Yep. Huh? 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 Have you reached that certain age? You SOB!
The
forgiveness.
Oh. I want to see Sakura go ape shit, but I don't want her to be the one that, like, because I actually kind of like her.
Naturally.
This fucking last chapter too, or was that this chapter? I guess it was last chapter that both of my fucking favorite characters died in the same chapter because one killed the other one.
What? It's all clear now. What?
Yeah, they were like, I'm like,
That's fine.
I like them. I like both of them a lot, especially after like they had the bromance like 1v1, and then fuck, I like just came out of nowhere.
Indeed.
I see.
What isn't Taka like super OP now? He
ignorance.
fucking
What the heck? Yes, yes.
Stop talking.
Yep.
master. Yeah, it sucked. That like just came out of nowhere too. Wasn't Taka like Super Saiyan now? Okay, well, she's gone at least.
Um.
It's like Taka Blanco now. It's a free time again. I heard from a classmate that chapter 3 is really slow. It sucks because I don't have any coins left to give presents to people. Just one. Yeah. Because he like, before it made sense when he wasn't here because he was like Omega depressed, and then he got like a total, you know, like revamp because he basically combined his soul with Mondo's, and then now he's just gone all of a sudden. I like Kyoko though.
Well,
I don't have any presents for her though because I spent all my coins and I didn't get anything good. Let's see. Don't have that. Don't have that anymore. Oh wait, no, I got another golden gun.
so... Hey. So... That's what we have to do. Hey.
What's up, Alex? What I always wear, something unique to me. Like that black ribbon? Not glasses. Ribbon?
Certainly.
The gloves, I guess.
Indeed.
The ribbon just seems kind of random, that's
So-
why I guessed it first. Does anyone else have? I guess someone else. I guess no one else wears gloves either, huh? Yeah, I get because I mean obviously it isn't glasses, but I just thought ribbon because the ribbon just seems like so out of place with her outfit. It's just like she's like all purple and she just has like a random black ribbon in her hair. I don't know
However,
yet. I think Taka's kind of sus, but just because he got his Super Saiyan upgrade and all of a sudden he's gone.
correct.
He actually doesn't have hands.
Indeed. Listen. Hmm?
Alright, yeah, no worries. Her true feelings. Oh, I got an achievement. Was that filled in every page? So what? If I already maxed out someone's report card, does that mean I can hang out with them still? What happens with that? Dead. It won't be an event anymore? Okay. So I guess I'll start thinking about who else I want to do. Yeah, because I think I got hers already. Right? Yeah, because I got them. You get the max XP, and then you get neural liberation, and then XP again. So I guess who do I want to do? Because I did one hangout with Sakura, I think, and I did fucking like 3 with Chihiro, and then he died. I was gonna do one with Mondo, but then he died too. I did one with Byakuya. I kind of want to get to know Celeste. Celeste or Sakura? Because at least I want to try and get more, more skills. Because I already got Sakura's skill. Okay, let's do Celeste. Can I fast travel from my room? She's in the kitchen. Okay, so far chapter 3 has just been a repeat of free time. See, I don't know if...
How are you? Indeed.
Gave me the business. What do I even have left? She's like underwear? What is this? This is a flower. Where is it? This. Yeah, I know. I have no money. Because it's a gacha.
Indeed.
And the only way you earn money is like each chapter it like resets where like coins are like hidden behind certain objects you can interact with, and every chapter it resets and randomizes them or shifts them around to new ones, I think.
Actually.
And then the other way is at the end of a trial, depending on how well you do, you get some. But I think I already got all of them that were hidden in chapter 3.
Well.
And then obviously there hasn't been a trial yet, so.
I hope you are well.
Okay. And then on top of that's a gacha, so it's like you're not guaranteed to get a new gift, or you can't just like straight up buy one. You have to put in a certain amount of coins and then roll. Is it still daytime? Okay. Something by the door. Oh. Meet in the dining hall. Breaking the rules, but this guy.
Yo. You know?
What?
Actually.
Okay, that makes more sense.
You know? For serious.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, this guy putting a note to meet me seems totally oh my, he looks so scary.
F you! What?
What the heck? Oh.
Hey, come on.
God, she is so annoying. I have both personalities.
Hey. How about that?
That's right.
What? Oh, yeah, I clicked through her, I guess.
No way. Oh.
F you!
Wrong.
Well.
However,
Without a doubt.
What? F you!
Big jiggling sack of fat.
Damnation!
For serious.
wrong.
Huh?
So,
What?
Indeed.
But
So that's it. Interesting.
That's terrible!
Among Us. No Billy emotes. Just because Twitch has a thing where you have to get the person's permission if it's like a real person to use their face, and I don't know what the stance is with Billy. Because I know, like, Forsen has emotes with Billy on it, but that was, like, obviously before he passed away. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. I might, like, look into it and make some, like, of the free follower emotes of those, but all of the emotes are, the little character of me. So, like, the one that the one emote that already exists of like the cartoon version of me, it's gonna be that character in a bunch of different like emote poses and stuff. But yeah, so I already got the sketch for the first one yesterday, and it looked really good. So I'm assuming that like sometime this week or upcoming week.
What?
Gee, what?
damn it!
So,
At the very least.
yes, indeed.
I see. Damn it!
Yeah, so I'm really excited. And they're all gonna be tier 1 emotes, so I'll have 6 tier 1 emotes now, and then
I swear I will save her!
after that, I'm gonna go look for some like other emotes that are just like generic people ones or something that I'll put into the follower category. I'll probably just like move some of them around too.
This as such, soon the doors to the dining hall will... Okay then.
There is nothing to be done.
Calm down.
I want to
This
at
is
least
fine.
finish this chapter. So we'll see how long that takes. Like, let's say either like an hour and a half or finishing this chapter, whichever one comes first. Like, nothing's happened yet, though. We do know that there is someone that actually is working for the mastermind. She got like a random cutscene. So I want to stream again tomorrow. Oh, you played the Danganronpa game?
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
Yeah, my goal is to beat all of 3 Danganronpa
Good
games
morning,
and one
everyone.
more series
Get ready to greet another...
before my semester ends in like early May. Still chapter 3, right? You're on chapter 5? Nice. think you're almost done then, because I think there's only one more chapter after 5.
However, hmm?
Who do you think is the mastermind?
Cause, I mean,
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a new character. Like, not someone, unless it's like a Squid Game thing, where like the old man was actually the headmaster or the mastermind the whole time, but...
It can't be. It would seem...
Oh yeah, money.
Ted, I've prepared this graduation present. What do you think? It's like totally.
Because I know someone is... We saw in the cutscene that there was... Monokuma was talking to somebody that was like... It said... And he was saying like, you were supposed to make the first move or something, but someone else did. So there's like someone in the group is working with him. But I'm not sure.
Hey, hey.
okay,
Anyway,
but
Oh, that's weird.
Well,
Because I swear there's only like 6 chapters. Or maybe there is more and I'm getting confused with something else. Okay, let's see. On here. Here. Oh my god, that was fast. Yeah, maybe. Well, I know it was like a new game plus. Uh-oh. Who's dead this time? Well, Celestia just shit beat out of her. Strange man. The hammer on the ground. Justice hammer?
okay.
what? Hmm?
Justice hammer. That seems like something the weeb Hifumi would have, but...
Hmm? Huh.
But
Hmm?
as for me,
I see.
indeed.
So she was following this person, but she didn't see who it was? Even to the point where they were groveling? seems kind of sus.
What?
Um. Indeed. Actually. Huh?
What the fuck? Okay, I guess that makes more sense of why she wasn't able to tell who it was.
I see.
Why did you say that first? That there's a fucking dude in a robot costume.
Just a second. Let's see.
I see. This is bad.
I mean, he left his hammer.
What?
Ah.
What are you saying? You gotta be kidding!
Stop talking.
I kind of feel bad for Byakuya.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hmm?
Oh,
Perhaps.
okay.
Sakura's godlike senses. Uh-oh, I don't like these. Oh my.
What? What did you say? What?
Another hammer.
Well,
Hey,
Protein. I couldn't read there. There's like a gap. Yeah, anyways, this letter.
indeed.
What the hell am I looking at?
That's what I said. Yeah. How could you fucking... Who else could it be? Is it like a giant robot that says R and J?
It can't be.
damn.
It's so random. I mean, who's
What?
not here? Kyoko and Taka, and then the psychic
Are
guy.
you okay with this? Yeah.
Hydrate, thank you. Ugh.
So then,
Well then.
yes, indeed.
So, in other words, hmm.
Well, yes.
What?
Very strange. So that's it. In other words... What?
Hey,
Damn.
Okay.
I really don't want Kyoko to be the bad guy here. I'm really like over 3 if that's the case with favorite characters.
well then.
What to do? What to do?
What?
Damn.
Now let's go.
Well,
Oh. Just a second. So then, what are you saying?
Oh my god. The jump scare every time she's on screen. Okay, not in the pool. Unless they're in the girls' locker room, which no way of getting to. Oh, that was fast.
Everyone. Just a second.
What?
Was it early intense? Oh no. Oh, he's fucking dead.
What? It's all clear now.
So then,
so then.
Alright, well Sakura's with them then.
just a sec.
Dripping in crimson. Ifumi's fucking dead. Oh! Yeah, I was thinking, like, leaving him by himself was fucking stupid.
No! What the?
Very bad has happened. Think so? I don't know. Someone was already trying to kill him, and then we left him alone, and while we all literally went upstairs. Oh, I didn't really care about him that much. Not gonna lie.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Okay, so yeah, I'll unstream once I beat this chapter, because the trials usually take a really long time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they left him alone. Another hammer. So is the only person is Taka, Kyoko, and he and the I can't remember the braided psychic dude. So unless it's like an Omega debate,
Are you okay with this? So then. Huh? Sorry.
so it's like the back of the room, right? Yeah, exactly. It's like oh no, Taka's dead too. Yeah, I think Hero. What happened to her? Oh yeah, she doesn't like blood. Oh yeah, he lost his Super Saiyan power. Oh my, even just him before?
However,
What? What?
what? Hey!
I see.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. Rip Taka. Taka just like
Indeed.
lost his best bro right before, like right after they became friends. Then lost his one connection to his dead friend, and then died.
What did you say? Come on.
What? Hey!
Just fucking running around like crazy. Okay.
Indeed.
You really couldn't wait?
What did you... Why?
Huh?
Hina.
No way! No!
So, I mean, it's still Hero and Kyoko are the only people we haven't seen. We haven't seen Hero at all this day.
What?
Well. Huh?
Damn.
Why didn't they carry her?
Bastard!
Wasn't the... We're just fucking running back and forth. Okay. Taka's missing too. God damn. Why do we all keep running back and forth together?
This is...
Huh?
Stop talking.
Celeste is like breaking character though.
Huh?
Not possible.
Yeah, aren't they only allowed to kill like one person or extra or something?
Well, it is so.
That's fine.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's see.
Perhaps.
Unless each one of them only killed one person each.
In other words... What?
So then, but... Cause, I mean...
Hina.
Huh?
Because I feel like it's gonna do another thing where, like, obviously, Hiro and Kyoko are like clearly the most suspicious, but I feel like that would make it too easy, right? Because like that's kind of what they did with the previous one, with like it being like super like making Byakuya and Genocide Jack or whatever like super suspicious, like ridiculously so, and then it just came out of nowhere that like Mondo fucking killed him. That's, oh shit.
Come on.
Indeed.
Goodbye.
The fuck's a repository? Okay. We just said we're all gonna go in there now. Okay, it's the same thing again. Dude, Makoto is super short, or is Byakuya really tall?
A body after a certain amount.
It's the Monaco. What?
Stop talking.
You think so?
Punishment is waiting for you. See ya.
What the heck? That's terrible! Who would do this? Why? Why?
Don't fucking tell me. Okay, dude.
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all. Ah, the light
He's met all of us before he's met all of us?
reaching out.
I mean,
to
that
me.
would... If that he met all of us before he met all of us would make sense about that random photo of Chihiro Mondo and I think Taka, not Taka, Chihiro Mondo and Leon all hanging out together, like in a different school in like normal school outfits after they all died,
Like
and then like Monokuma
the
yoinked it.
tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
Yes. Okay, so it is Hiro. Allegedly. You didn't notice that? Yeah. So it's like, did we all know each other before?
Honestly,
Stop talking.
At least you have your meat.
then perhaps...
So, in other words,
What is this?
that's fine.
Indeed.
The head, similar weapon.
Very strange.
Well. Perhaps. Monokuma up. Yep.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear if there.
So you ask. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words.
So then,
Hey,
So in other words...
That's what I'm saying. What if they like helped out each other to get one kill each?
Well, extreme! Well now.
Okay, so it is just one person then.
However...
Indeed.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely help, because there's just so much shit that happens that, like, it's hard to just remember it off the top of your head. Especially when he said that, like, in the first chapter or whatever. Like, I remember him saying something about accomplices, but I couldn't remember what it was exactly.
So,
What? Oh! You SOB!
Milk sacks.
Huh? You gotta be kidding! What the heck? What? Yep. What are you saying?
let's see.
So then... It's all clear now.
They swapped his, they cleaned his glasses or something? Oops, wrong button. So, can't remember what the button was to like see all the things that were. Is it tab? Okay. Is this cart thing? Oops, I don't know. God damn it.
So in other words... What? What? I see. That's enough. Goodbye.
But...
So then.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Hero screamed. Or Hifumi, I mean.
However.
Celeste is the one that was kind of like yelling everywhere. Like she was the one that got like found like both times, and then was telling everyone to go places, and like took Hina to the bathroom or whatever. Yeah, and Kyokyo's still missing. It was weird though. It was like Celeste was at like the center of everything that happened. Like both attacks, she saw the guy, the figure, brought everyone to the third floor. She was the one on guard duty when Hifumi's body disappeared. I don't know. That's a little suspicious.
However.
Anything else in here? I guess the camera. Equipment room. Why is she in the equipment room? She had like an exclamation point on her, so.
What?
Yeah, so the wheels. And the missing tarps. Well, that was a tarp that was on Taka's body. Yeah, I'm caught up. I read it. I read from season 4, part 1 onward to all the way to the end. But I am caught up on the anime as well.
Let's see. Yes, indeed. Indeed.
Blood packets.
Oh. Huh?
Then, well, someone did clean Yufumi's glasses. Where's the other room? Nurse's office. Yeah. Where was it again? It was the nurse's office. The rec room, maybe?
It's all clear now.
Yeah, God. I feel it's a weird thing where it's like obviously set up to be hero, but like no way it's that obvious, right? Especially when Byakuya is being mega sus. What the fuck? This guy's so much shit. Yeah. Okay, so blueprints for the fucking mech costume thing. The penmanship is different though. Like that does not look like his handwriting. Or like assuming his handwriting is the actual like super, you know, crazy good one. Is there something over here? Looks like it's everything. Found Kyoko.
Just a second.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So he found the blueprints.
I mean... Huh? Oh, hey... Huh?
What?
Right.
Don't be mean!
What? Well... It's nothing. Hey. And?
I mean... Huh? Let me out of here! Got it all wrong!
It would seem...
Did you get like fucking brainwashed or something? Because like the blueprints to make the costume did not have matching handwriting of Hero, even though it was in his room.
So then,
Um...
honestly, is that okay? Could it be... That's terrible! Just the worst.
What?
That's right.
What the heck?
Please!
What are you saying?
What the heck?
Okay. Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume. Ah.
D-
Just a second.
Makoto's like 4'5".
But
Honestly.
what the heck?
Just the worst. That's terrible.
What? What the heck? What?
Just the worst.
Please! Huh? How about that?
So then,
I'm at least 30% right.
correct.
Please!
What the heck?
Oh, so then. Hey.
Just the worst.
So,
Huh?
ah,
Well, he is one dumb fish.
ah.
Don't be mean.
Just a second.
No way.
Ah.
Please.
Well, he did say about the note thing that he was just a messenger boy before.
What the heck? Just the worst.
Please.
What are you saying?
What?
Makoto. It would seem... Why is that? Anyway... Shall we go? Hey. Correct. Hey. Anyway...
This is such a long investigation period. The peach emoji? I'll have to look at it again. Oh yeah, kinda. He has like a butt head.
So then, I knew it. I see. Hey. Whew. So then... That's right. In other words... However... Makoto. Because...
How did I not notice this?
Hey. Is that right? So then... Indeed. That's right. Indeed. Why is that?
I don't know what that means either. Okay, well, that was the note that Hifumi said.
So...
Or Hero, yeah.
However...
The times are different though, yeah.
Is that right? So... Hey. So then... Hey. Is that right?
Okay, trial time.
Are you excited? Like the bright burst of fire. And so, everyone, please make your way to the...
It would seem... Shall we go?
Monokuma appears!
Two of
Wrong.
them.
Whew.
Boy, tough crap.
Stop talking.
Okay. Hey! Hey!
Let's go.
Please!
What the heck?
What the heck?
Hey,
That's right.
Just the worst.
Yeah, I know. That was really long.
What?
Come on.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, if you can figure out, then I'll punish every... Now then...
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No, it's wrong.
The handwriting shit, right?
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
The handwriting
Take a
doesn't
look
match.
at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
there's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he is not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The Illuminati? Hina?
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious
Yeah, what's up,
individual in the
James?
suit,
Thanks for the
but
raid.
he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Yeah, thanks for the 19 months, man. Appreciate it, bro. What's up? Hopefully I get those emotes soon.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Sir James Watts likes feet. True.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of
Really?
the way.
You got that OnlyFans for James feet?
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
Tier 3 sub for feet pics.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
The tarp for Taka.
I got it! I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Yeah. Silly, simple typo, Bruce. Simple typo.
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, later, when Taka's... so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the
Yeah.
dolly to move the body.
Become
Am I
a
right?
ball sacker today.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room.
Double hydrate.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along?
She's raised an objection.
There is no shame in being wrong. And we have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
What do you mean? I led every single fucking trial so far. Reloading. See your ammo. Up until now, this says limit on how. It's locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Now it'll cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Oh boy. Yeah, poggers. Alright, James, thanks for the raid, dude. Sleep well. Appreciate it, as always. And the resub. Always appreciate it. Have a nice night, man. So now there's ammo.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You miserable wretch.
Fuck. I always forget the fucking controls for these things. Yeah, I hate that one so much.
I refuse to give up yet.
I can't remember the control because it's. I can't remember if it was left click to lock on and then right click to shoot. The reload thing is simple enough, but I just don't remember if it's. Let's see. Influence gauge, tempo maker, tempo. Lock on, right mouse, attack. Okay, so
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree.
Warning.
You are a fool.
Cringe.
Lies will get you nowhere.
Warning.
Thank you for the follow.
Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot
I don't
agree.
get this negative shit
You are a
though.
fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Yeah, God. So what's up, Alicia? So thanks for the follow.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved,
Yeah,
I
God.
have it right here.
I'm so bad. It's
When I
it's a
found the
combination
dolly
of
in
just
the
like I'm
repository,
bad at rhythm
one
games
of
in
the
general,
wheels
and I
had a
keep
blood
forgetting
stain.
the controls.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room, and as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's...
Also,
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way.
yeah, because I'm already
Let's get back
suspicious
to
of
the main
Celeste because
subject.
she was like at the center of every single event, and now she's like super aggro against me
Yeah.
too.
The subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious. As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yep.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Can't move at the
No,
hips.
it's wrong.
Try this.
You You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without
Also,
a
it was
handle
like
if you
fucking
stoop down
locked
low.
or whatever. Yeah, bend over.
But if you were wearing
He did
that
it.
suit,
Bend over's the
do you
killer.
think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Especially if fucking
It'd
people
be
these
totally
giant
impossible.
asses on
Not that
it.
I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's a stupid lock-ass thing on it.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
That's true.
Yeah.
It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it...
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would. Showing up in the suit was
I don't know.
basically an
Celeste was
invitation
kind of
for
being
everyone
like
to
mega
suspect
aggro
it.
so far.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really,
And the
really
thing is
true that
money,
Robo-Justice
or the
couldn't have moved
motivation is
dolly?
money,
To
and
be
she's a
clear,
gambler.
whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Yeah, justice for Robo-Justice. Yeah, how'd she get this picture
You
without him
all got a
noticing?
good look at it, did you not? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said? So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it before we rush to a verdict. Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things.
Yeah, that's
from
what I was
every
saying.
angle.
She's like super aggro.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get...
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice
Man, this
had
costume was kind of
abducted
crazy
Hifumi.
for being made out of like cardboard or whatever.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. but not long after leaving the nurse's office.
And then, that's the thing, yeah, Celeste was like, she was at the front of everything. She was like one that got attacked
When
first.
Celeste told us that,
She
we
saw the
decided to split
shadow.
up and search the
She was the
second
one
floor.
guarding the body,
And
too.
soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to it.
And then she saw them again, too.
and then at that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we must have found both bodies because we heard the same
Perhaps I
announcement.
skip like this.
And that's when I told. Then the 3 of us had. But right after we ran into Celeste, we rushed back to the nurse's.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out.
You kept fucking running back and forth.
But when we got there, next thing we and after Celeste and which is
I think that about.
I see. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of
Okay, well,
rather than a single series of events, and from there, we can uncover. Now then, let's get started. So, I wonder if he died before.
Okay, remember. Spots.
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came... So, I wonder if... Or perhaps it was... We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's death.
See?
God, it almost feels like I don't have time to do both, because the fucking bullets shoot out so slow.
So, I wonder if... Or perhaps it was... We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi
What?
was killed with Justice Hammer, while Taka's death came.
See? So it's obvious Taka came...
So, regarding Taka's death,
I wonder if... Or perhaps it was... We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi
Is that
was
even
killed
possible
with
to hit
Justice
that?
Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing
Yeah.
of Justice.
Space key, yeah.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Let's try with that.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Shoot!
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died.
So how do I use the flashback again? It's like holding down left click.
Or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with just while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's...
I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
While Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka, I wonder if he...
Or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, that sounds so weird in the slow-mo.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same... If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to...
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
I don't remember how to play this one. If you shoot the wrong letters in them, you'll take damage. Focus gaze. In space, he can concentrate and slow down. Shoot down the letters by pressing the left mouse key. Okay, I have to like. Only one fail? God, you only get one chance? I messed up with one letter.
I refuse to give up yet! Now I understand.
Now I understand.
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night... So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night...
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning.
That's right. Taka was killed before...
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of...
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident...
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe. When we heard Hifumi screaming, then we all ran down. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock solid out since all of us were there together.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Tina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else, and then there's the disappearance of, at that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the...
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it?
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body, because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that, on the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko...
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need...
That's true. We searched everywhere, and according to what Celeste said... His body apparently disappeared, but to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Yeah, he's such a weird body
Wow.
type.
What if I told you there was...
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself?
What?
The dead body
No!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. We thought Hifumi was dead.
He was... alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That... it isn't possible.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Shoot! Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that how? Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I have to wait.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that how? Surely you heard the body discovered. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Oops, I shut the fuck up. You're so stupid, man. God damn it.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovered. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why...
Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone
What? I
else's
right-clicked.
discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found there's a chance he...
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement...
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Shoot! Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Hydrate. So it's
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Shoot! Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi, there's a chance he was actually...
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body Hifumi's dead body, and that is why...
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found there's a chance he was at...
No, Hifumi was dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, that's wrong.
I just had it backwards.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement...
Maybe. But that was also the...
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement...
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, but what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice. I got it! We heard it a second time. It didn't seem weird at the time.
Exactly. If we were actually...
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just
Then
part
even
of
then,
There's
he was
one other
still
thing
alive.
that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another. Then it should become clear what
This whole thing is...
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body, and then, well, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
They cleaned his fucking glasses.
In fact, there was one cleared his glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's... But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item... got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean, and the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just... What was with all that blood?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
I got it! If it only had been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Just paper.
Shoot! I got it! You're talking about the note.
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so...
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro, and that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants.
I got it! That's right!
Everybody
Taka!
gangsta till the pants start walking.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and...
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time? Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for...
How do I switch again? Is it control? Is the mouse wheel up and down?
Must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok! Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The same time on Taka's death.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, that's wrong!
6 a.m. was the same time that he was killed.
No, they're absolutely...
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m. You've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed.
So, Taka was murdered, and I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster.
But if they gave the note to Taka...
What was stuffed down his pants, no less?
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Now it's Taka's paper.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripped. If I'm right about this... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap...
Yup. They're for...
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one...
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, in fact, he was behind the whole thing.
Sorry, no.
But
when we found him in the repository, the second body discovery and...
So then...
Whoever did is...
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file... The way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah! It's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The
Found
Monokuma
that
file makes it
extra
clear that
hammer.
the hammers were all...
So the question is, how personally,
So which hammer was used to attack
Those were accounted for in other rooms too.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible.
So then... What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever there's one, how was the culprit able to... How did nobody witness them? Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make it. Check out murdergear.com/hammertime.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, that's wrong. The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all.
But, seriously?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because if the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood... I'd also like to point out that and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammer...
If that's true, that would...
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository.
Whoever did that is the true killer.
hold on a moment. I still think it's straight the way the graduation rule works, so the idea that anyone would work... Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Shoot!
I think I did it backwards again.
Based on the rules that have even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out the, assuming the rule holds true. It is simply impossible.
That is how...
But that only really applies if there's one murder. In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule holds true. It is simply...
Yeah, I just did it
No,
backwards
it's
again.
wrong. Since there were
I think
two
it's
murders,
Celeste.
it's at least plausible that...
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yeah, naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward, then
Risk versus...
the payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would, and based on the case's events, Hifumi, they made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of help.
So in this case, there wasn't one. Instead, each person killed someone. And it only looked like one person, a single suspicious individual, A similar weapon used in each crime, by creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful.
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still,
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then...
That's problem numero
I mean, Sakura, no way. Yeah, not Kyoko, not Aoi. Yeah, I mean, Celeste was
Here's my answer.
the sus one. Like, even before
Celeste.
this.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
a joke? I wonder...
So what you are saying then is the idea that I would choose to that I would go within 10 feet of that
shit from brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Yeah, like, she found him every single time. She was like, oh, there he is at the, I saw a shadow. Oh my god, he ran
Adults are
back.
talking now.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After
Yeah,
taking
I mean,
Hifumi to the nurse's office,
She
all
literally
began
was
our
running
search
us
for this
a
individual,
fucking,
correct?
like a goddamn, is this the last child now? I think I'm like about to be halfway through the game.
And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Yeah, she was like, everyone
We
go
headed
upstairs,
to the
everyone
second
go
floor
downstairs,
next
everyone
to
go
draw us all to the physics lab.
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd
Not
all
really.
come
It
to
was
see
really-
what
she
was
was
wrong,
like,
what was
"Ah!"
it she said? Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
He pretended to be
It was
dead
to
there.
get us to divide into two.
In fact,
And then-
Celeste was... Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, and on top of that,
Yeah, is that a blood curling stream?
that was to
Ah.
signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on... Why else would you let out a scream that...
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead, Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it.
Tina, you were with Celeste when...
Yeah? Wait. Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw...
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little...
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared.
Those guys.
I remember her saying that too.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been once we were in the hall. We ran into Celeste. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said think about it.
Yeah, she
Celeste's
said
comment
those
doesn't
guys.
make sense. It was
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having. If you're really not the culprit, you.
I mean, if no one knew that Taka was dead yet, why'd she say those guys plural?
All I said was... They must really be enjoying. The sight of us, they must be pathetic. We are all going to die. We are going to die. Just like those guys. And that is all.
And that's all it takes.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said was... They must really enjoying. The sight
us.
of us, they must be...
Yeah,
we
those
are all
guys.
going to die. We are going to die. Just like those...
No, that's wrong. That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So
You all have such vivid
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain
Hey,
this
the
picture
robot,
of the
the robot
costumed
justice
villain?
shit so doesn't make any sense.
It has to be some kind. So let's put the suit on. And then...
Have you so quickly forgotten? Plus, I happen to know. In other words, it is an unassailable fact if everything I told you was a lie.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one—
No, there is no other explanation.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect
And the other
away.
two were just troll pics.
That's certainly within the realm of
They were
possibility.
dancing, or they had too much to drink. Is there even alcohol here?
The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
Yeah, because this picture's like way too crystal clear for... Like, even that was sus, where it was like, how'd you get this picture so perfectly without the
And the
person
strange
noticing?
costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther.
I don't know, and the fact that she was like,
If you saw
tailing the
someone
whole
wearing
person
something like that in this situation,
and never...
of course
Yeah,
you'd
she didn't
notice
say
and be
she didn't
suspicious.
say anything about the robot costume until after we saw the picture.
You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this.
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way
They could stand up straight.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, I know. I like how Mondo,
No.
when he was like,
Even
yeah, I
if
did
the
it.
person inside the suit were unconscious, because that Robo Justice suit.
Hey, you can't bend. It's like a fucking splint.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it.
I'm not so sure. I think the suit was designed from the beginning.
Celeste and Bifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was...
Well then, I suppose...
Checkmate?
Uh-oh.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate? Celeste? Clearly! You want to cram me into your little guilty box? Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying? When we asked him who had attacked, he said... In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense.
He did say Yasuhiro. But are we sure he was...
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean by...
Think back
Sounds
to
like
how
something a
Hifumi
killer would
used
say.
to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
For serious?
I got it!
Last name? I don't know. The other
That's
two don't
right.
make sense.
Our
As a
last
guess.
names.
Exactly. I know I heard him
Oh,
say
yeah,
Mr. Miyagi more
yeah.
than once. So
He
if
says
Hifumi
Mr..
did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random
Don't talk.
Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to, but he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusations.
Is
so
her name
far, I don't
Yasuhiro
know
or
whether
something?
to laugh or spit. Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you? Well,
I'd probably.
do I?
This is probably why you need the 10 million bucks so bad.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
So, make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
I mean, just. E-handbook's boss hammer. I mean, the E-handbook. We already
Hifumi
went.
was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name. Yasuhiro.
If there's
We already
one
used the
person
other
here
two
who might
bullets.
have that last name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real...
How many times have I? Celestia Ludenberg!
How long do
Ah,
you plan
upside
to go
down.
on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
The E-handbook. Biatch, because it doxes everybody.
That's it! The handbook!
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, Monokuma told us... So all we have to do is check. That's how we can find out.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because...
It kinda sounds like a chicken at the end.
Might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Was it the comic book time? Okay. So them meeting up. What time did the killers call their victim to the rec room? Okay. Clock. Who was it that the killer summoned first? Well, I got Hero to drug him or whatever, right? Yeah. They knock him out and stuff him into the robot justice suit to falsify their evidence. Then they use a certain item to do it. Camera. Is there a camera? Yeah. Why is the booby girl one still here? The booby girl poster. What time was Taka supposed to head to the equipment room? Was that his watch, right? Yeah. Okay, then Hifumi hits him in the head. The hammer that was used to kill Taka was a bloody 4, a bloody 3. It was 4, right? Because they wanted to make it seem like Taka was killed last or whatever. Yeah, that too. Rip Taka. That guy actually went through everything in like 1.5 chapters. Or I guess 2 technically. What's this one? In the library, view someone to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. Oh, so this is like the fake camera that didn't have any blood on it at all. Okay, let's keep going. And then he pretended to, you know. So, I mean, the only one left is the 8 or 3, I mean, not 8. Okay, then we find them both dead. Hifumi gets back up when everyone runs upstairs, does the body wrapping. Hifumi used something to move Taka's body. The dolly. Is that this? Okay, and then the last person. Oh yeah, then it was the hammer that like was freshly made or whatever.
What happened?
Yeah, first the Mondo thing, now this.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder.
Well, Celeste was gonna be my backup character if Kyoko died, so. This song is a banger though.
Hifumi, with an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
So literally, I guess my 2 favorite characters is Sakura and Kyoko
First,
now.
They convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
Oh my god.
Someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect.
This really is super elaborate.
They drugged him, knocked him
But
out.
I always thought
and
this
stuffed
photo
him
was
into
so
the Robo
sus.
Justice suit.
Yeah, Hina's okay.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of
Honestly,
the
like, Hifumi and Toko are like the 2 characters I just don't like at all. Yasuhiro is kinda growing on me because he's really just like Shaggy, But he was super annoying in the beginning. I still kind of find it weird that he's like the only non-teenager too.
They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious.
Yeah, but I thought this photo was sus in the very beginning. Toko? I don't know. She's like really annoying in both of her personalities in my opinion, but to each their own. Yeah.
And then finally,
Dude, poor Taka though. I kind of was starting to like him too. Like he was super annoying in the beginning, but like I like the Taka Blanco was kind of cool.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Ishimaru? What's Ishimaru's first name?
Justice Hammer 4. The reason Hammer number 4 was used. So, next they falsified
is that Taka?
2 more
Taka, yeah. Yeah, rip him. Yeah, I'm really bad with names. Like I need, especially with like Japanese names, I need the nicknames, or like if they're like really like Hina, you know, is really simple.
The killers wanted us to see
or like
Justice Hammer
Sakura
1,
is like, you know,
and the
pretty
Robo-Justice
staple
pictures they
like Japanese name. Celeste isn't even Japanese
They
name.
wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time,
Yeah, but that photo was so sus.
And with these 2 incidents,
How'd you get that
killers were
photo
able to
so
create a
perfect, so
certain
crystal
instance
clear
that
without the
suspect
person
was
noticing?
increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
Yeah, that too.
while we did that,
So I
this
guess
was exactly what Hifumi
this
was
is the
hoping
first
for.
time a girl is the killer, even though there was still a guy killer on top of it, but
He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and turned the room into a crime scene, in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we... Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement,
yeah, it's
we
fucking
naturally assumed
Beyblade.
it was for Hifumi.
He's like doing the thing when, if anyone remembers the handsome Squidward episode of SpongeBob, when like he's like falling super slowly and like spinning around and shit.
He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Dude, I was not expecting this fucking stream to be almost 3 hours. I only did like 70, like 3/4 of a chapter.
And used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each
I guess it was like, I mean, the trials are usually really long, but like the investigation shit and the shit leading before that was also really long, because it was literally just us running back and forth.
Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Yeah, why is the Anon person a male?
Everyday
Come on,
hammer from the
sexist.
repository.
Women
That
can be
should cover
killers too.
everything that happened in this case.
SMH. Yeah, remember that Yandere girl that like everyone liked for a while ago, that like Japanese chick that like killed her boyfriend or something? IRL Yandere?
Lost? I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're
Yeah.
my private instructor.
I mean, she was like a cute girl, but like, God.
I, Celestia Ludenberg.
A lot of weebs really can't, like, they think the whole world is anime. It's like, it's kind of like crazy how, like,
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
But it's like how they're like so like delusional that like anime isn't real. I guess.
Once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
So I guess she must have lost big time. That's why she needed the $10 million. Yeah, exactly. God, I did so fucking bad. I think. Okay, we got some A's at the end there. Okay, still got an A. I think I got like a C on
Okay,
my
Monokuma.
previous show.
I'm ready to begin. Or, no, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. If you would, please look. And when the votes are tapped, will you make the right...
Oh, is she not gonna do the fucking, well, I saw like C, B, C, C in the beginning, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, I guess she already did one of the, what's the things called? The bullet time shit, where like they just start yelling arguments at you.
Honestly,
I knew it. So then...
indeed.
Oh yeah, fucking... Oh, at least she didn't snitch us out before dying. Yeah, Alter Ego was fucking missing the whole time. I totally forgot about that.
Just a second.
Oh, I mean, at least Celeste is a homie. She really could have just said, oh yeah, since I'm about to die, Monokuma, they have this AI thing and they've been hiding it in the fucking sauna or whatever. Okay, bye everyone, fuck you. That's what you get for killing me. Like, at least she's a homie and didn't snitch. Didn't she died. She was a homie and didn't snitch.
Actually...
Oh my god, his fucking room. Where did these guys get all these anime figures?
What? Are you okay with... So then...
Yeah, I mean, then they already didn't like each other, so...
Damnation! Say what?
As for me...
Oh,
Yeah.
As for me...
You mean Celeste?
What?
Yeah. That's the thing. She could have taken us all out with her, but she didn't.
Damnation!
So I guess she's like not that petty at least. I think sore loser would be a. I mean, yeah, sore loser as in that she did lose, but she's also gonna die. But like technically she did lose, but you know it's a little bit more than losing.
Completely
Oh my!
unforgivable!
Most unfortunate. Actually...
Yeah. Die in the game, you die in real life.
What?
Indeed.
Completely unforgivable!
Honestly.
Damn, this guy's like, Kifumi's like a yandere, basically. Ready to kill this dude over stealing his girl, or his robo-girlfriend.
I swear, I will save her!
Actually...
Yeah, he has like chipmunk. He literally has like the :3 face, but like he has like a mouth. Its face is like :3 parentheses, Because it's like his mouth is underneath the weird little
Hmm?
butt, butt, butt things. Or like :3 capital D. Yeah, that's true. Honestly though, I am a weeb, and I fucking hate most weebs. They're so cringe. Like, obviously not all of them, but like, there's so many weebs out there that are so fucking annoying. And I'm like, every time I see them, I'm like, yeah, you're the exact reason why weebs in anime has a bad reputation. But
Indeed.
But then again, people that generalize a group of people in general are like usually also pretty bad. It's like the same thing. It's how racism was formed. It's like, you know, obviously hating weebs is not the same thing as being racist, but like it's the same kind of like mentality of just generalizing a group of people.
But
'cause look at me, I'm a weeb and I'm cool. Yeah, hate weebs too, Graham. I'm a weeb racist.
Well,
I guess she's just roasting people before she dies.
Are you okay?
I guess it's also a giant coincidence that her real name is the same, like, I guess, nickname as the other Yasuhiro, the fortune teller.
so in the end,
What the heck?
Well,
don't be mean.
I wonder about that.
Why?
What the heck?
Hmm.
But
You little bitch! Hey!
You little bitch. And red eyes, yeah.
You little bitch!
I wonder if it's just like a bunch of like gothic makeup that makes her so pale. And like contacts.
This is fine.
I had a dream.
Honestly. As for me, isn't it wonderful?
European castle. She's a Euro weeb. Is that fucking Virgil in the back? The second from the left, next to the left of the guy with the fucking the platter.
This is fine.
That does look like fucking Virgil. The guy to the left of the butler with the drink in his hand and the platter. Yeah, she's like I don't know, you got weeaboos, or people that are obsessed with Japanese culture. You got freeaboos, which are people that are obsessed with American culture that aren't American. What are like European aboos? French aboos?
There is nothing to be done.
Just the worst.
Oh. Do you understand?
What is this?
Yes, indeed. Isn't it wonderful?
Marie Antoinette?
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Nordic version and French. You just said the same thing twice, Ian.
Thrills, chills, kills! Now then, I prepared
Alright, let's
a
see.
very special punishment.
So we had
Let's
death.
give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
We had death by baseball launcher, death by like motorcycle cage circus thing that went so fast he turned into paste,
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
and then
What? Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually...
okay,
it's
yeah,
not
so she
fun.
was doing like a dumb accent the whole time.
Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
And now, let's see, so Ultimate Gambler. This is our first female execution too. He's still smiling. Oh look, it's her castle. She getting burned? Is that what that is? Like she's getting burnt to the stake or some shit? Oh man. Yeah. And this so far has to be the worst. I'm pretty sure burning is like the most painful way to die, like in real life. She doesn't even look tied up. Yeah, wait for it. I assume it's gonna be something else, because this would be pretty, I mean... What the fuck is going on? Yeah. He gets hit by a giant fire truck? Okay. That seems like... I don't know. I guess, like, the message is how she got, like, her fancy, tragic death basically, like, cucked at the last second.
Extreme! What are you gonna do?
Let me out of here!
Too bad.
Yeah. And, or like, she also wanted to live, like, such a classy life, too. And then that got ruined.
How strange.
Yeah, we still... This whole thing is like, what is the motive?
Hey! Hey! Wah-wah?
So then, you...
Ooh!
Hey,
What?
Ooh! How exciting! Hello. Well? See ya later!
so...
Hey,
Indeed.
Okay.
Hey,
What?
so...
Come on. What? Goodbye.
Goodbye.
well then.
Yo!
Okay.
Well, at least Hina thinks I have a chance.
Shall we go? So then...
You really came. So...
Yeah, damn. Literally, this whole thing would have just been ruined if Celeste was just straight up like either snitched to everybody about Alter Ego or actually did just like hide it somewhere and never gave us or told us where it was.
However... What?
So in the end, I guess Celeste was a real one, even though she did try to, you know, get us all killed. Yeah, I think like you said, she isn't a sore loser.
Indeed. What? It's true. That's fine.
Uh-oh, story time.
Correct.
Boys' bathroom storage closet. Dude, this chapter's so fucking long. Oh, is that it right there? There's like a hidden wall or some shit. Gashunk.
Correct.
Some tissue. Bunch of files. You must not leave. What the fuck? Rey Mysterio! Jump scared. The fuck? All the files are gone now. that? Hageya Paching. Oh my, Sakura's fucking beating the shit out of Monokuma.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
Oh, Sakura was the rat.
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
A next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. The end. Yeah, we did. 7 left. Sheesh. To be continued. Super Robo Justice. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Leon was executed. Mondo killed Chihiro. Mondo was executed. Fumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi, and Celeste was executed. Okay. And then that brings us up to now.
Indeed.
Okay.
Huh?
Cause, I mean... Okay.
Alright, next trial's fucked up. Based.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna save and end stream once I get to a point where I can save.
I see.
It's
Oh
true.
yeah.
You got it!
You know? You're serious.
Well...
According to the spirits...
There's no doubt about it.
However,
How about that?
20 to 30%.
It's not like some occult mystery. The occult is bullcrap!
So,
You got it all wrong!
So...
Actually...
Aha.
But... the end is nigh!
They
Some
stole his
crazy
burger.
bean came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the bean touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then...
Is this guy just like a
still
pothead?
floating there. The entire burger, one part of it just vanished. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70%.
What?
You can't trick me. How about that?
Ah,
Don't be mean.
ah.
yeah!
course.
Indeed.
Well,
But
All-Star Apologies. Chihiro and Hina. Alright. Well, let's save. Okay, cool. Oops. Alright. So I'm gonna end stream there. I'll have this VOD uploaded really soon. Probably tomorrow or tomorrow or the weekend. So far I'm all caught up with the VODs on the YouTube, except for this one, obviously. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Thanks James for the raid. I know you're gone, but also for the follows too. Thanks for that. I'll try and stream tomorrow too. I want to try and stream almost every day if possible. Um, I'm pretty much caught up with my homework for this week too, so try and stream tomorrow. Probably will be more Danganronpa or Apex. That's kind of what I'm just going to be rotating between for the rest of these streams. Apex or Danganronpa. Maybe might do Resident Evil 5, just thrown in there randomly. Depends on if my friend who I plan on playing with, depends on their schedule. But we'll see. But those are the 3 things I plan on streaming. Most likely see you guys tomorrow. Also, I'll probably be dropping another one of my second anime 10 out of 10 recommendation in the Annie Talk channel. So if you're already in there, look out for that. If not, there's a pinned announcement where you can add the role and reactions. Yeah, so I'll do that probably sometime this weekend or upcoming week. But yeah, and I'll get this VOD uploaded to YouTube as well. And all the previous ones are there on YouTube already. Yeah, thank you guys. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Also, emote soon. I'll keep you guys updated as I, get more information. But I'm expecting sometime this week. Yeah, they're spoiler free, Alex. At least I try and keep them busy. In my opinion, I think they are. Because I have reviews and recommendations. I've only done one recommendation so far, where I'm recommending 10 out of 10, the only shows I've ever rated 10 out of 10. And I have and they're all pinned too. And eventually, when I run out of pins, I'm just gonna pin the Google Doc that I have them all saved on. But yeah, they're all spoiler free. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, take a look. They're all pinned and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow. And again, I'll be in the Discord if you need anything. All right, bye everyone. Thank you.